Hold on to your seats. These coins could make you rich. Police Car Light. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare German 10 Pfennig coins from 1998, 1986, 1976, 1990D, and the elusive 1990A. You won't believe the value these little treasures can fetch, some worth up to $10,000 or more. From minting errors to limited production, these coins are hot on the collector's market. Stick around, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more coin values and hidden gems. Let's make you a coin expert and possibly richer. The 1776 to 1976 Washington Quarter was created as part of the United States bicentennial celebration. The mint produced these quarters with a new reverse design, showcasing the Liberty Bell with the moon behind it, a symbol of freedom and independence. The obverse of the coin retained the classic portrait of George Washington. These coins were issued to honor the historic event, and while they were initially intended to circulate widely, collectors soon discovered that some of these quarters held far more value than others, thanks to rare minting errors. Rare and valuable errors on the 1776 to 1976 Washington Quarter. When you think of valuable coins, the first thing that comes to mind might not be a quarter, but the 1776 to 1976 Washington Quarter has proven to be the exception. There are several rare mint errors that can make these coins worth $1,000 to $10,000 or more. Let's break them down. 1976 Double Die Obverse. This is one of the most famous and valuable errors in the 1776 to 1976 Washington Quarter series. A double die obverse occurs when the coin is struck with a misaligned die, causing the design to appear doubled. This can happen on the lettering, such as the word Liberty or In God We Trust. These coins can fetch $1,500 to $5,000 or more, depending on the quality and clarity of the doubling. The clearer the doubling, the higher the value. Clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet error occurs when the metal planchet, the blank coin before it's struck, is improperly cut, leaving part of the edge missing or clipped. This rare mistake can make a coin stand out, and it is highly prized by error collectors. A clipped planchet 1776 to 1976 quarter can be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 depending on the extent of the clip and the coin's condition. Off-center strikes. Another valuable error is the off-center strike, where the coin is struck at an angle, causing the design to be misaligned. This error can make for a very visually interesting coin, with parts of the design missing from the edge. Depending on the degree of misalignment, these coins can be worth $1,000 to $4,000 or even higher. Silver bicentennial quarters. While most of the 1776 to 1976 quarters were made of copper-nickel clad, the silver bicentennial quarters were produced for collectors. These special silver quarters, especially in uncirculated condition, can be worth much more than the standard clad versions. A well-preserved silver quarter can easily fetch $5,000 or more, depending on rarity and demand. Die cracks and lamination errors. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks or imperfections, which can leave distinctive marks on the coin. Similarly, lamination errors, where layers of metal peel away, can occur. These errors are often considered very unique and can increase the value of a 1776 to 1976 quarter by $1,000 to $2,500 or more. Why are these errors so valuable? Why do these errors command such high prices? The key is rarity. Minting errors are inherently uncommon, and the more distinct or striking the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Collectors crave these coins because they are not only a piece of history but also a unique treasure that sets them apart from the millions of regular issue coins. Call to action. Now that you know about the rare and valuable errors that can make your 1776 to 1976 Washington quarters worth $1,000 to $10,000 or more, don't miss your chance to uncover these treasures. Check your coin jars, rolls, and change, you never know what might be hidden in there. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible coins and want to keep finding out about rare and valuable pieces, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video filled with expert coin tips, valuable finds, and the best ways to grow your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! With this exciting content and a compelling call to action, you're sure to grab your audience's attention and keep them coming back for more. The 1969 D Washington quarter is not just any coin from the late 60s, it's a coin that's known for its rare and valuable era varieties that can lead to extraordinary profits. At first glance, a 1969 D quarter may appear like a standard coin, but when you understand its history and what makes some of them so special, you'll start checking your change more carefully, and you might just find yourself sitting on a small fortune. Historical background. In 1969, the United States Mint produced millions of Washington quarters, featuring the image of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. However, due to the coin's heavy circulation and the production methods at the time, certain errors occurred during the minting process. Most of these errors were relatively minor, but some were significant enough to make these quarters incredibly valuable. The D Mint mark on these coins indicates that they were struck at the Denver Mint, which adds an extra layer of rarity for certain error types, making them highly desirable to collectors. The rare 1969 D Washington quarter error. The most exciting part about these quarters is the presence of rare minting errors that can send their value skyrocketing. These errors are often the result of misalignments or problems during the coin's production process, and they range from double dies to various forms of die cracks. If you're lucky enough to find one of these errors, you could potentially hold a coin worth well beyond its original face value. The 1969 D double die obverse error is one of the most coveted and valuable types of 1969 D quarters. In this error, the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing the image of Washington and the lettering to appear doubled. This type of error is particularly striking and noticeable to collectors, which is why it has such a high premium. A 1969 D double die obverse quarter can easily fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the coin's condition and the clarity of the doubling. Off-center strikes. Some 1969 quarters were struck off-center, creating an incomplete image. Coins with a significant portion of the design missing can fetch $1,500 to $5,000. Clipped planchet. This error occurs when part of the coin is missing due to a mistake in the blanking process. Collectors are willing to pay $1,000 to $4,000 for these unique specimens. Transitional errors. A few 1969 quarters were mistakenly struck on planchets intended for other coins, such as dimes or foreign currency. These rare finds have sold for over $10,000. What makes these errors so valuable? The rarity and uniqueness of these errors are the primary factors driving their value. Additionally, 1969 was a pivotal year for U.S. coinage, with the mint transitioning between designs and processes, increasing the likelihood of mistakes. Collectors love these mistakes because they represent a snapshot of history and craftsmanship gone awry, a perfect storm for high auction prices. How to spot a valuable 1969 quarter in your collection. If you have a 1969 Washington quarter, examine it closely for doubling on letters or numbers, an off-center or incomplete strike, unusual shapes or cuts along the edge, signs of being struck on an incorrect metal planchet. Invest in a magnifying glass or coin loop for a detailed inspection. Even a subtle error can mean a difference of thousands of dollars in value. Real-life auction records. 1969 error quarters have fetched stunning prices at auctions. A rare double die obverse in mint condition sold for a whopping $10,200, while an off-center strike brought in $5,500. The market for these coins remains red-hot, and collectors are always on the hunt for the next rare find. Your call to action. If you've made it this far, you're officially part of the Treasure Hunters Club. Don't let these incredible opportunities pass you by. Go through your coin collection, and who knows, you might be holding on to a small fortune. Before you dive into your stash, be sure to subscribe to Old Chiller Coin 4 for more tips, tricks, and exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting. Turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Your next big find could be just a click away. The 1966 Washington quarter was minted during a time when coin collecting was booming, and collectors were focused on the transition from silver to clad coins. This year marked a significant change in U.S. currency, as the U.S. Mint began to transition from 90% silver coins to copper-nickel clad coins in 1965. So, what does that mean for the 1966 quarter? Well, this seemingly ordinary coin hides some rare errors that make it a collector's dream. The history of the 1966 quarter is fascinating, and the errors we're about to uncover could put a lot of money in your pocket. The most valuable 1966 Washington quarter errors. 1. 1966 Double Die Obverse, DDO. One of the most valuable errors to look out for is the 1966 Double Die Obverse, DDO. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a slight misalignment, causing part of the design to be doubled. This error is most noticeable on the "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" inscriptions. The doubling creates a noticeable extra line, making it easy to spot if you know what to look for. A 1966 DDO quarter in high-grade can. You won't believe these rare 1968 Washington quarter errors worth thousands. Welcome coin enthusiasts and collectors. If you're ready to discover some of the most mind-blowing, rare, and valuable 1968 Washington quarters that could be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 or more, then stick with me till the end of this video. You won't believe the hidden treasure some of these coins hold, and by the end, you might just find yourself looking through your own collection in a whole new way. So, make sure to grab your magnifying glass, because today, we're diving deep into the world of rare coin errors. Introduction to the 1968 Washington quarter. The 1968 Washington quarter holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Most people think of these quarters as being quite common, but in reality, some of them are anything but ordinary. A simple minting mistake or an overlooked variation can turn a seemingly regular 1968 quarter into a high-value collectible worth thousands of dollars. The U.S. Mint produced over 250 million quarters in 1968, and while most of them went into circulation, there are a few extremely rare error coins that could make you a small fortune. What makes the 1968 Washington quarter special? The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. In 1968, the U.S. Mint continued producing these coins with designs that have remained iconic ever since. But while most of the 1968 quarters are standard issues, a few have some incredible errors that have skyrocketed in value over the years. The rare 1968 Washington quarter errors to watch for. 1. 1968 D/DRPM, repunched mint mark. One of the most sought-after 1968 quarter errors is the 1968 D/D repunched mint mark, RPM. This error occurs when the mint mark, D, is struck over a previously applied D, creating a visible doubling effect. These coins are highly prized by collectors because they are rare, and in top-grade condition, they can fetch up to $10,000. Keep an eye out for this one because it's a true treasure. 2. 1968 Proof Dime Quarter Clash. Another extremely rare error to look for is the 1968 Proof Dime Quarter Clash. This happens when a dime and a quarter are struck at the same time, resulting in a design overlap. Although this is a rare mistake, it can be worth anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 depending on its condition and clarity of the clash. These coins are a real gem for error coin enthusiasts, and owning one is a badge of honor. 3. 1968 Double Die Obverse. The 1968 double die obverse error is a significant misstrike where the obverse, front, side of the coin has a visible doubling, especially noticeable on the word "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This is one of the more common errors from this year, but in excellent condition, a double die can still sell for $500 to $2,000. In extreme cases, it can go up to $5,000 or more if it's a high-grade example. 4. 1968 quarter with no mint mark, Philadelphia Mint. While most 1968 quarters have a mint mark indicating where they were struck, some 1968 coins were accidentally released without a mint mark. These no mint mark quarters are extremely rare and can fetch $1,000 or more depending on their condition and authenticity. It's a truly elusive find that could potentially be sitting in your spare change right now. How to spot these valuable errors? Identifying these rare 1968 Washington quarter errors requires a keen eye and attention to detail. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin's details closely. Look for doubled designs, mint mark abnormalities, or unusual clashes between other coin designs. If you find one, you could be holding a rare piece of U.S. history that could be worth a fortune. Conclusion: don't miss out on these valuable coins. So, are you excited about the potential hidden in those old 1968 quarters lying around your house? Don't wait another second, check your collection and your spare change to see if you've got one of these incredible error coins. Remember, these coins can be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 or more depending on the rarity and condition. And if you find one, you might just have a coin that'll make your collection the envy of other collectors. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tips, tricks, and valuable coin discoveries. You never know what rare treasures you could find in your collection, and I'll keep you informed about all the latest coin news. Hit that subscribe button now, and let's keep hunting for rare and valuable coins together. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this video with fellow collectors, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Until next time.